Are we live? Oh, I'm gonna do some fiddling. Oh, great. Insert ads during a break. You can insert ads during a transition period. YouTube, I was not done reading that. YouTube was telling me about their stupid ad stuff, as if I was ever gonna use it. Silly YouTube. Do they know? They don't know at all. I'm probably too close for the fucking mic to be too loud or weird. Nope. Hold on. I'm kind of pouring my cock, but it's on ice, so the foam is staying. That's what happens when you pour on the rocks. Am I right? Am I right, bros? Am I right, gamers? I feel so stupid. It's not like we're gonna get right into the content anyways. I want to do my dailies real quickly, and then we'll get into the meat and bones of this update, which is supposed to be the big fight arena. Hold on one sec. I want to quickly... And I'm actually recording properly, because I checked my Metal Gear streams, and the few that I have recorded have way better quality than the ones I have to download on YouTube. So I am very thankful for that. No. What am I supposed to do? Complete one mission. Clear caravan of corrosion. We could do that real quickly, actually. Oh, I don't want to do this. This is cringe. Maybe later. We can do that later. Missions. Future Market Prologue. Tippet's Trailblaze Daily Report. There's still some time before the Express departs. Go speak with March to pass time. Holy mo- hold on one second. I am checking. Parlor car. What is this? Clouds leave no trace. Is that a new companion quest? Who's it for? This is news to me. I'm really excited. We have to go talk to them. Oh shit, I have to fucking change to English, don't I? A letter quietly lies on the table in the passenger car. Judging from its texture and style, it's from the Xianzhou. On the paper, the names of the sender and recipient are all omitted, with only a faint trace of dim ink vaguely visible. Oh, it's like the Declaration of Independence. We have to use lemon juice. Open it, of course. You unfold the letter, and the ink immediately becomes visible. It's as if an invisible hand holds the pen like a sword, making swift, decisive strokes. After a moment, the content regains its original appearance. I have learned of your return to your home, how you upended the ancient seas and saved the world from danger. I am sure this has recovered your forgotten memories. In accordance with your old vow, we should once again roam our lands of past, drink in celebration, and recount our great adventures. Hey Pom Pom, you got any ideas what this could be? Clouds leave no... You know what? I should have done the thing. Why is... Hold on. This is being cringe now. I should do the main quest, but I want to do this now. I'm too curious. Guys, I only read a letter. Okay, it said 0 megabytes, so I got scared. It was like, oh, please work. Have I finished grinding my punching bag? I have. His ball and string is fucked, but I'm content with how he's built. I don't want to go through the effort of grinding his ball and string. I can show you it actually real quickly, if you care that much. Because I didn't really do anything special. I just gave him a basic light cone. I mostly focused on crit rate and crit damage and break. Hold on, I have to download the English. We are English speakers here. In the words of Kaon, English will rule the world. That's not what it goes. It's Japanese. They hate English. God, Kaon is such an old anime. Apparently it like continued on after their high school. They were like in university. I wonder if it's still going on today though. Oh, there's a Lucky Star comic and it was just basically the crew as adults. I love the nostalgia bait. Because they did that with Haruhi, they did that with Kaon. Not Kaon. Characters involved in this mission are currently occupied by other missions. How do you mean? Select navigate to release preoccupied character. Hold on. Oh, I also have a new laptop because my other one went kaput. I thought it was just the charger that was kaput. Hold on. I wonder if this is gonna spoil something. Hold on. I must throw the child.
I was speaking with Mr. Yang about the Cloud Strider.
Tales of the Cloud Strider?
There are many legends about the Cloud Strider in the Xianzhou Alliance's folktales. The Cloud Strider made a chromatic echelon, created the Star Rail, and traveled across the universe.
Guys, Star Rail!
Many worlds.
Title drop.
They left many legends throughout the galaxy, though such legends are bound to be contaminated by falsehoods. The Cloud Strider once drove eternal wildfires from the ground, saving life on land from scorching heat. When I spoke of this, Mr. Yang told me that a similar tale exists at a place called Sanjisk. They believe Akivili moved a continuously erupting volcano into the heavens to save the people below.
That's kind of based.
Perhaps this legend was simply how ancient peoples accounted for the star in their planetary system, by attributing it to the Cloud Strider.
You learn something new
every
every
day. If one
day.
had heard only of the Xianzhou natives' legend, or the tale of the Sanjisk people, it would be impossible to arrive at the truth. Truth often lies in seeing and listening to other perspectives. When one sees only what is in front of them, they are blind to the
Dad
bigger
verified
picture.
it was the laptop. Due to not cleaning it. This is... See, I have to fucking get... I was about to say this is why we need, like, those air dust sprays. And then I realized I'm kind of running low on mine. I need to get another pack.
Heave ho! Heave ho! Huh? Trailblazer, do you need help with something?
Trailblazer? There's this letter on the table.
I've been cleaning up this whole time and didn't see any letters.
Did someone sneak into the express?
What? Don't scare Pom-Pom like that! Why are there always strange things sneaking onto our train? Pom-Pom is going to upgrade the security level around here.
Pom-Pom, are you insinuating that
What
this
does the letter
isn't a
say?
first case scenario?
It looks like an invitation.
Lots of things have been sneaking onto the train.
Does Don Hong have any friends on the Law Fu? If Pom Pom remembers correctly, he said he was exiled from there, right?
Blade?
I highly doubt Don Hung's enemy would send an invitation letter.
Why don't you show Don Hong the letter? You know where to find him.
Thank you for telling me where it is. So not to buy one of those cleaning tools for laptops to use at least once a year. Even if it was like once a month. Well, I guess once a month is pretty excessive. Nah, once a year should be fine. Oi, I'm barging in. Hold on, what's this book? Are you reading Yaoi?
What is it? Do you need something?
There's this letter for you. He is a super tech guy, so I trust him.
There's no signature. And it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them.
Could it be Blade?
The handwriting does seem like that of a swordmaster, but Blade would have gotten straight to the point. It's an
Is
invitation,
Blade literate?
all right.
Just out of curiosity.
This is too mysterious to be him. Let me hold on to the letter. Anything related to Don Feng's past should be handled with care.
Alright, see ya. Fucking loser. What is up with his, like, jacket? It has, like, 2 zippers. The appearance of this letter makes you feel uneasy. You evoke the cloud hymn, and a droplet of water condenses from the air and soaks into the letter. The handwriting disappears, and another line of writing blurs due to the weather rain, or the water rain. Of 5 people, 3 must pay the price.
Just as I thought. There was more than met the eye. Letting him leave first
So on
was a
happier
wise
news, I got
choice.
Jing Lo.
I
Nice.
can't put him in danger again because of this. But if he didn't send the letter...
Is she any good? I'm probably gonna
Who
skip her
did?
banner. I'm probably gonna pull
Maybe
for
I should make a
Seele
trip
and
to
see
the
if I
seat
have
of
enough
divine
for
foresight.
Topaz.
I need to ask Jing Yuan about the Stellaron hunters.
Challenge. Must include Jing Lo. Oh, speaking of... and I need to have this goober still building her. Cringe. You should have built her by now. How could you truly say you've built you know, I don't know where this bit was going. Just ignore me. Of 5, there's an imposter.
After all this time away from the Luofu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more hostile. It's quite reassuring. Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. I'm just reminiscing about the old days. However, I never thought Jing Yuan would send you to accompany me. It would seem our fates are intertwined.
I mean, you 2 fought before.
Huh?
Hi. Fancy meeting you here?
I've got my work cut out for me today.
I like it. She speaks like an old lady.
Well, if it isn't Don Hung.
She probably is an old lady. She's probably a MILF. That's kind of hot. I need to speak to the general about something.
Greetings. I need to speak to the general about something.
Looking for compensation for the injuries I gave you? I
My brother in
accept full
Christ.
responsibility.
I will destroy your
They
face.
can deduct my next 100 years' salary if they like.
I'm here about something else.
The Cloud Knights were doing their duty. I'm here to ask the general about the Stellaron hunters.
You came at a bad time. The general is busy with
You came at a
urgent
bad
work.
time.
You probably
This
won't be
fucking
able to meet
bitch
with
just
him
walked
today.
up and
But
and just
he
keeps
did leave a
repeating,
message.
out of 5
Don
people,
Hung.
3 must pay the
Do you
price.
recognize the person on the steps?
What the fuck is she talking about?
I can't say that I know her, but she does look a little familiar. Is she a guest of the general's?
You don't remember her? I see. I suppose the memories of your previous life really were wiped clean after the rebirth. That is Jing Liu, the previous sword champion of the Xianzhou La Fu. She was the closest friend of Imbibitor Lune, your previous incarnation. She was also the general's master. According to records of wars past, her blade has slain countless denizens of abundance. Not even the feather guards of the Wingweaver.
She also
the
brought a
Father
hot
Wolf
blonde
of
man
the
to help
Borazon,
her.
or the gigantic mecha beast could withstand a single strike from her. She's a renowned
Oh, that's
legend.
right. In the fucking
However,
cutscene, just fucking auto
Those are
appears.
ancient stories. It's a shame that even a hero like her wasn't able to break free of Mara. It is said that in the end, Jing Liu lost her sanity and slaughtered anyone in sight. She was deemed a criminal and fled to outer worlds.
Well, now she's here.
With her powers, you'd think there would be no one capable of bringing her in. For some reason, she arrived on the Luofu with a suspect disguised as a traveling merchant and said she wanted to turn herself in. Her surrender came with one condition: that she be allowed a day of freedom before the trial. She wanted to travel to Scale Gorge Waterscape and meet with her old friends one last time. I can't believe Jing Yuan actually agreed. Before he left, he ordered us to accompany Jing Liu during her last day on the Luofu. We're hosting an honored guest. We're escorting a criminal.
Jinju suddenly stops talking. Like her, you perceive a chill settling in the air around
Imbibitor
you.
Lune, you're
So since you are
here.
not playing to get Jinglu, want
Since
to
you
know what she
traveled
says
all
about
this
Loicha?
way, why don't you
I
come
think
and
I
talk
saw
with
like
me?
a cut scene where it's like, he's interesting or something like that.
Or should I call you by your name in this lifetime? Don Hung.
Are you coming on to me? I love these guards. Oh, hold on. There we go. I love these guards. Like, they think they have a chance. That's so funny.
When I left the Xianzhou, I heard they took away your scales and horns, forced you into a hatching rebirth, and detained you in the Shackling prison.
He has a hole in his heart that can never be filled.
Wiped from this world. But then I returned to the Luofu and watched as you parted the
Meaning
sea.
he lost someone.
After all these years, it was a magnificent sight to behold.
I wonder who he lost. My past life is
The
over.
life of Imbibitor Lune ended. I stand before you, a completely different
Because
person.
what is if we go by
I
Honkai
understand. The
impact
sins of a
timeline,
past life should be
I'm pretty sure
forgiven
Welt
after
kind of fucked
rebirth.
off with,
Now you are a nameless,
or by the
traveling across
request of
galaxy.
Void.
But can anyone really bid farewell to their past? If my
So
guess
it's very,
is correct,
I don't know.
the preceptors were unwilling to allow
They're
the
dropping the breadcrumbs, and all we can do is eat the breadcrumbs.
Lune's resurrection. That is why they tampered with the Molten Rebirth and turned you into what you are now.
Imbibe de Lunay's actions affected many. Are you here to set things straight?
I, too, am a criminal.
Imagine the person he
What
lost is
right
just
have
kind of in the
I
coffin.
to deliver punishment. I returned to the Law Fu
It's like,
so I could surrender myself to the Alliance.
I've been looking for someone,
atone
my brother
for
in
my
Christ. Have you
sins.
looked inside the coffin?
I did, however, have one request before the trial. I asked to be given a single day to go and see old friends and to fulfill promises I made long ago. Jing Yuan has always been an understanding person. He heard that you would be coming and agreed to my request.
So, you're the one that mailed the letter to the Express.
That's right.
What was with that delivery?
The sea's
Dargan.
depths conceal no stone, and
fuck,
dragons'
it's
breaths
Deutsche.
reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe. But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really
Speaking of
appropriate to bring me
Deutsche.
to a place like this, General?
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. For security purposes, we will be performing your trial here.
For security purposes. I suppose it's not my security you're talking about.
The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Amicassator. According to the Skyfaring Commission's investigations, you arrived on the Law Fu with a group of merchants, but didn't make a single trade during your stay. Your departure coincided with the day the calamities took place. You took advantage of the chaos to sneak into the shackling prison, but seemingly took no course of action. Now you claim that you are responsible for the Stellaron crisis and wish to surrender yourself. Your behavior truly is puzzling. I can't seem to piece together your motive.
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew nothing of its significance. I admit I did have my own agenda for entering the shackling prison, but in the end, I found that the Law Fu did not possess what I was looking for. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is a vast place, but I am merely a wanderer. It would be silly of me to think that I could outrun the Alliance.
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Locha. Do I need to remind you of your actions at the Eternity Fortress and the Shroud Veil Star Zone? Or must I utter that tongue twister of a name?
Well, they don't call you the Divine Foresight for nothing, General.
You flatter me. Fortunately, I did my research, or this conversation would have been quite dry.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss, are you looking to defend me and clear my name of suspicion?
That is beyond my control. Attempting to undermine the Alliance is a grave crime. According to protocol, you are to be held on the Xianzhou Shuling for a joint trial before the Ten Lords Commission and the 7 Arbiter Generals. However, at present, you have the opportunity to enjoy the beautiful scenery of Scale Gorge Waterscape. It will be the last view of the Law Fu you ever lay eyes on.
She told me that the High Cloud Quintet once gathered and feasted here hundreds of years ago. The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud hymn magic of Imbibitor Lunae Dan Feng, the artful piloting skills of Bai Heng, the divine weapons crafted by the Juming artisan Yanqing, and the unmatched stratagem of the general. The five of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your wake. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and the High Cloud Quintet disbanded as each of you went your separate ways. You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But not for security purposes. You wish to discuss things that shouldn't be overheard. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master, Jing Liu.
Meanwhile, in the seat of the divine foresight.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from my memories, enjoy a glass of wine, and reminisce about the good times.
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
Yanqing, I'm gonna
I
be
would
real.
make a wonderful tourist.
My boy. What do you expect to do?
Lower your guard, young man. I have already surrendered myself to the Alliance, and I will keep my word. Besides, your general has already agreed to my request. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer, regardless of whether you're still interested in your previous life. Accepting my letter means that you've accepted my invitation.
Makes sense.
Lead the way.
Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first, or to the Artisanship Commission? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them.
Can't get a grasp on your mom. Haha, got him.
When the people of the Xianzhou live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
Ooh, that's a Scrabble word.
How hard is it to choose a destination? We're going to Stargazer Navalia. Problem solved.
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
Cool.
If it's star skiffs you wanted to see, we could have headed to the Jade Gate. Why did we come all the way here?
Young man, have you ever heard of Bai Heng, the Foxian pilot?
Bai Heng. I think I've seen that name somewhere before.
His name is unfamiliar to you and elicits no feelings. However, a voice inexplicably rings in your
Noble
ears.
High Elder drown the enemies in rain. We just need a watch from the sky, I presume?
Imbibitor Lunae, if memories are returning to you, share them.
No.
I think she was one of Imbibitor Lunae's comrades.
She was a comrade and friend to both Imbibitor Lunae and all of us. Well, that's all in the past now. The reason we came to Stargazer Navalia is because I wanted to pay tribute to her here.
Huh? You mean the Foxian soul-soothing ceremony?
Yes, the sending off of a star skiff. It represents the voyage of the deceased into the stars. Due to circumstances beyond my control, I never had the chance to bid farewell to her. It is something I have regretted to this day. As for procuring a star skiff, I know they can be manufactured here, but I know nothing of the process.
I see. Follow me. I don't know anything about manufacturing starskiffs either. But careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
Hold on.
No need to worry about the two of us.
Oh, it's a big gun. Can't see me. Shoot. Wrong way. Can I go this way? No, I can't.
We've arrived. All ship production in Stargazer Navalia starts here. Just enter the command into the device.
Can we...
The vessel used to cultivate star
Can we customize our own star skiff?
And a ship will appear in the skyport
like in Kingdom Hearts and in like Starfield?
I remember now. I've seen Bai Hung's name in books before.
You like to read? I couldn't tell.
Hey, I don't read much, but
sadly
General
no.
forced me
Of
to
course,
finish a bunch of ancient volumes during my training.
we don't want Starfield to be too good at the game.
Universe from a star skiff. The author's name was Bai Hung.
That's right. Bai Hung was the one who wrote that travelogue.
It was actually really interesting. 90% of it was about starskiff crashes on different worlds and dangerous situations. It also had records of local species and ecosystems. I remember thinking, how could an ace pilot crash land her starskiff so many times? Then I realized
I gotta
that
watch the
every
link
time,
click.
she made the best of the situation.
Why?
And got back alive. Her luck really
What
was
are you
out of this
sending me?
world.
Indeed. Her luck always astonished us. Whenever she piloted a mission, you could almost guarantee a narrow escape from the jaws of some abundance behemoth, or a miraculous return from behind enemy lines. Very few star skiffs she piloted were able to return to port in one piece. The folks at the Skyfaring Commission secretly referred to her as the Star Skiff Killer.
Man, they must hate her
She
guts.
also possessed an uncanny
Stop
ability
fucking up
to
our
predict
star skiff.
future events.
No.
Inauspicious ones, at least. Every ill omen that came out of her mouth would sure enough come true. Very few Cloud Knights had the courage to accompany her on missions. However, when it came to surviving,
It's an
her
amazing
fortunes were
anime. It
incredible.
currently has 2
Even
seasons,
in
and the third
worst
one is expected to
situations
happen.
imaginable, she was
What is
always
it called?
able to turn
Link
the
click?
tide.
That sounds like a silly
Luck
name.
is a type of
Link
strength,
click.
after all. I hope that this ship, built for the Star Skiff Killer, will also be able to return to
Are
the
there
stars.
any cute girls in it? Before long, the Starskiff assembly line
That'll
started
do
to
it.
operate.
The Starskiff assembly line has been activated.
I see
The
a cute
Starskiff will
girl.
take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Thank you, young man.
Oh man, what is this? It is said that a picture is worth 1,000 words. In this case, it holds an infinite amount of secrets. These are secrets that only Cheng Xiaoxi and Lu Guang are able to find. In a small shop called Time Photo Studio, the two friends provide a special service, using their extraordinary powers that let them enter photographs. They jump into pictures brought to them by clients in order to grant their wishes. Through the eyes of the photographer, They live through the events surrounding the picture and try to decipher how to solve their client's request. But every time they jump into a picture, they take a great risk. One wrong move, and they could alter the future of the person who took the picture, and possibly countless other events too. So when the events they are forced to live through in these pictures start to become personal, it will take the utmost strength to push their feelings aside and focus on accomplishing the task they are paid to do. That's an interesting concept, at least. I don't know. I'll look into it. Yeah, I didn't close the tab, so I'll probably take a look at it when I'm done the stream.
See,
Because it sounds interesting, at least.
After being away from the Luofu for so long, I can finally say farewell to you.
So, what happened to Baihang in the end?
In the end, I do not think the details are necessary. We are here today to commemorate her.
Do you know the Foxian's soul-soothing ceremony?
Do you still
the one that we
remember the
do for
battle
dead Foxian soldiers? Yeah. What happened to her? Ugh. It's a Chinese anime and is old anime. No manga or light novels.
Did Dan Feng fight alongside you?
Well, of
Yes,
course.
The High Elder was held in higher
China isn't
regard.
known for for their
Cloud Knights
mangas.
became wary after learning of Dan Feng's imminent arrival.
I wonder if there's like Chinese
General
anime
Tang
based
Xiao
off
called
like
for
their
me
comics.
to guarantee the safety of the troops.
Oh well.
But Baihang didn't care about any of that. She believed that the High Elder was mortal and no different from the soldier next to her. You ran a fair share of errands for her when she was still around. Let me refresh your memory. During that battle, Baihang, being the headstrong girl that she was, managed to exhaust the luck that was bestowed upon her by the Rainbow Arbiter. She charged ahead and shattered the enemy's defenses, allowing the Xianzhou soldiers to break through Shuhu's sanguinary abyss and awaken you from your dragon's delirium. She was not able to walk out of that fight. We all shoulder a debt that we will never be able to repay. For the Cloud Knights, giving up one's life on the battlefield is an honor. But that wasn't something you believed in Imbibitor Lunay. You couldn't accept that Baihang was gone. Instead of leaving her to eternal rest, you decided to... You made a mistake that can never be undone.
Oh, you're not gonna
There
tell me?
is
Oh,
no
okay.
need to respond, Imbibitor Lunay. Your answer is no longer important.
You didn't ask me a question.
And now, I will send off this star skiff.
Cool. I regret taking on this mission. Can I go back?
Baihang, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person. I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
No need to be over dramatic. Itchy foot.
Let's go. The Artisanship Commission is next.
Oh yeah, that's still here. Should really focus on, like, cutting that down or something.
Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line until reinforcements arrived. That's how the creation furnace was saved.
Interesting. Stubborn beyond valuing his own life. That reminds me of an extremely arrogant acquaintance. If he were to see the chaos of the Artisanship Commission today, he would burst into laughter at the Xianzhou's incompetence.
I mean, it is pretty funny.
What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with saving your own life and waiting for the Cloud Knights to arrive?
And yet where were the Cloud Knights when danger was at the door? From what I heard, it was a group of Outworlders that came to the rescue.
The Luofu's delves are big places. Besides, some of the troops were deployed to the Yanqing's campaign. The Cloud Knights were spread thin. It was impossible to guard everywhere at once.
Young man, why don't we continue our previous contest? Show me whether the sword techniques you are so proud of have improved.
You just want me to do all the work. You think I'm gonna grant endless requests for a criminal?
You go on ahead this time. We'll meet up at the creation furnace.
That fucking
Why
face.
did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Could... Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
Okay, deals ice damage to a single target. Enemy.
It's like...
To a single.
Like
can't
you
read.
never forgot.
Deals ice damage to a target enemy and obtains 1 stack of.
An endless lifespan is
Syzygy?
just a bitter
Syzygy?
wait for insanity.
Syzygy. What is Syzygy?
Blade of Moonlight.
A one-time enemy! Blade and flight!
You chose the wrong enemy.
The dead return! Stand down.
Let the bodies hit the floor. They're all dead.
Come on already! What took you so long this time?
Kept you waiting, huh? No. Get.
Don't get anxious, Imbibitor Lunae. We have all the time in the world.
Something's not right. Don't think about it.
Get fucked.
This spear still recognizes you as its master. Imbibitor Lunae, do you know who crafted it for you?
It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
Alright. So if I do this.
Blade of Moonlight. In lunar flame.
Hit the
Nothing. Receive divinity.
Sacred
Try harder.
Bladed flight! Practice as all swords descend!
Oh, 69.
Let's settle this. Do not survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Did you see that? 69,000 damage. Augers.
The dead return! Stand down.
Time for swordplay! Strike with heart!
Let's begin.
Okay. I'm actually really liking,
You can continue to
Jingle
convince
with
yourself that you are merely
Yanqing.
the
Because Yanqing's supposed to
reincarnation of
deal
Dongfeng
extra
and
damage
have nothing to do with his
to frozen
sins.
enemies, if I'm correct.
And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten
And if Jinglo, like, just
everything, but
helps
you
keep
cannot run
enemies
from
frozen, that's pretty
combat,
good.
Danheng. Your spearmanship
Just such
is
an SP
identical
insane.
to Imbibiter Lunae's. Combat is like smelting, purging the impurities with burning flames and exposing a person's true nature.
Are you coming on to me?
Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you remember? Out of all of us, you were the closest to him.
The ice.
It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so proud.
Yanqing? In your dreams, you see a man with an indistinct face, standing arrogantly and irreverently.
This spear is sharp enough to pierce dragon scales. Be careful, High Elder, lest you hurt yourself with it.
Are you coming on to me?
Yanqing.
You still remember his name. When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou to receive training. When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword, but he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old. The little brat was no less arrogant than the High Elder. At first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature, but when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the master craftsman. He even snatched the Artisanship Commission title of Furnace Master. Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission. He was only able to prove his worth alongside us outcasts in the end.
Cool story, bro. Actually, hold on. What is your color? Nice. Hold on. Jiggle physics? This is important. Hold on. I see jiggles. Very important. Okay. Hi.
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
I swear to God.
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't
Oh la la,
keep
who's
up
this?
with you.
That's
So,
that's Yanqing.
Are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
She wasn't there when
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides,
she wasn't there when I quit the game.
when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short-life species for long. If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
He's still alive?
Yanqing is still alive?
Of course he's still alive. But he might be better off dead. Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and exceptional intelligence, but make the most ill-advised choices at destiny's crossroads. As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid Imbibitor Lunae in resurrecting his deceased companion. His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality.
They fixed the voice character suddenly becoming muted when
and
playable?
became the evil that he hated most. The
I
irony.
assume so.
Ugh, for an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
A second chance?
What did you do to him?
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of freedom. I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life.
That's kind of hot.
Afterward, I heard he was reborn and even gave himself a name. We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
Okay. This is like the last destination, right? Oh.
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turning into undying monsters.
Considering he was already a set
eventually
character and
used as
isn't an
sacrifices
avatar.
to the abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it?
Oh yeah, I guess he was kind of just silent. But yeah,
the Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world
I can see
of
the
evil,
fixes they make now.
so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the Abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and
But
discovered
immortality is awful, though.
a solution.
Nah, fam. I'd
listening.
accept immortality.
I apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
No.
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shu Ling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda. And the purpose of the contents of your coffin.
General, you said it yourself. This is beyond your control. It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate from it.
Immortality, a fool's treasure. That's
Splendid,
because the
well
fool
done.
doesn't know how to spend
This was
his
a
treasure.
spectacular move.
Okay, I would accept immortality. It
You've
would
changed,
allow me to see
genuine.
One Piece a chapter per week without any problem.
The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
Not only could you see One Piece chapter per week, you'd be able to see its sequel, Two Piece. Oh. Throw the child.
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
Fuck you, that's why.
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup and consultation. Patience, young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge Waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end.
Are you coming on to me? I have come to throw you.
Dunhung, what a surprise! Are you
Someone
not feeling
already
well?
claimed
Please,
Two
come this
Piece.
way.
No! Then, I can't wait for its, lesser known sequel, 1.5 Piece. She's here for
Miss Bailu.
consultation.
She's here for a consultation.
Fictional works are...
Oh, I see.
Oh, fictional words
you
are
here
luck.
for
I
your
don't,
eyes?
exist
Or
there.
is it something else?
My
I would
eyes are
have run
fine.
up and kicked that
I
purple
cover them
thing
to
like a
avoid
football.
seeing that which reminds me of the past.
Let's see how fucking
and
far she
riles my
goes.
inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe my mind,
Oh, fictional
Dragon
worlds.
Lady?
Those symptoms don't sound like my area of expertise. Bah, who cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucence worms so I can take a closer look.
Oh god, that sounds unappealing.
Your hand! It's freezing! Please wait. Dunhung, can I speak to you for a minute?
I don't trust you. No. I need an
your
adult.
friend here has a very peculiar condition. Her pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that she...
Is dead?
She won't live much longer.
Let the healer make the professional
Looks like a
diagnosis.
Chinese Mr. Freeze. Does she come?
Your
No, that's not
friend's
true because she
situation
doesn't
is
do
unique.
any puns.
She looks healthy, but her hands
Nobody's
are cold as
watching.
ice.
Yeah, there's like that
a
one
dark
Foxian
current
lady in the
running and
background, but who's
pulsing
gonna believe
between
her?
core essay and her veins. I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
No.
She's a criminal. That's up to the Cloud Knights and the Ten Lords Commission.
So wait, that hot lady is actually cold?
Oh, talk about not judging a book
yes.
by its cover. She looks so
She's ice
kind
cold.
and elegant. How could she be a criminal? Not my concern. I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on.
Warm water?
Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure
NPCs
her,
are deaf
but I'll-
unless plot requires them to
Where
listen.
did my big medicine box go?
You lost
I'm
your
sorry.
medicine box?
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, things have been a
Would still
mess
tap?
around here.
Same.
Tunhung, you mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine? I could use your skills.
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady?
Remember,
I'll come
temperature
along as
or
well.
lack temperature
No.
is just the
No
measurement
trouble at
of the
all.
amount of energy one has. So if she's cold, she needs
It's
lots
no
of energy.
bother.
Holy fuck, she's
A
fast.
little
We gotta
walk will do me
catch her. We
good.
gotta throw her. Punt her.
I can smell the herbs. It's around here. Hey! Give me back my medicine box!
Give me back my medicine
That thing runs so fast!
Give me back my medicine
Don't let it
box.
get away!
Fucking look at her go. Oh shit.
There's an even bigger monster protecting this one! When did so many creatures start visiting the Alchemy Commission?
Careful.
Allow me to eliminate these obstacles, Dragon Lady. Stand back. The chill of my sword freezes everything
Are you
in its
coming on to
path.
me?
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
So this is why your hand this cold isn't something normal flesh could withstand. Blade of flesh.
Stand down.
That's right. Bully
breathe
him
easy
harder.
Strike with heart.
Try harder. Practice is over. Swords descend!
Let's settle this.
Oh, I probably should have. Whatever. It's fine.
How many can you block? Blade and flight!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Oh, she's dead. Whoops. Why aren't you using alt well skill attack?
Repay.
Because it's fucking DP. This team is already like DP heavy
Strike with heart.
or skill point heavy. Hold on.
You know nothing. Survive or be destroyed.
But
There
now
is
that
no other choice.
Jinglo's dead, we can
Eternal
use his
sleep
skill.
is not the
Dead return!
Leave it to me.
There we go.
All right. Let me make sure nothing's missing.
Is there a thing?
Excellent.
Whatever.
The calming Valer. Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
But she don't use skill points when
Very
she
well.
transforms?
The fate of a long-life species is inevitable.
all right, Mr. Smarty
Even
Pants.
with the
I wasn't
best
aware of that,
doctors.
but now that I do, I will be
You're
sure to change my strategy.
I don't see the symptoms in you at all. What with the incident on the
She's
lawsuit,
kind of like-
I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs
I want to
of
compare her to Blade,
incoherence,
right?
delirium,
Because when
or
Blade
frightening
attacks
physical
or
mutations. You don't
excuse
seem
me,
to
or
have
is
any of
attacked,
that.
he'll gain charges.
I made a
But it seems
deal
like
that
Jinglo
allowed me
needs
retain what
to
life
use
I
her
had
skill
left in
to
me.
attack or to
I may
charge.
be sane, but one thing is certain.
But it's
My
like
mind is already at
she'll
its
basically
limit.
freeze mobs. That's the
And
thing.
yet, I still have many unfulfilled wishes.
And again, with like
and plenty of
Yanqing,
unfinished
who deals
business.
extra damage to
I see.
frozen enemies.
So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't
Good
help
combo.
much with issues of the spirit, but the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress.
That sounds cringe, little dragon
Really?
lady.
How unfortunate. My hatred overshadows
My hatred
other
overshadows my
emotions.
other emotions.
I chose
Who-
to hold on to
Who
it.
gave you the
to
lust for
embrace it,
revenge?
and to use it to maintain my existence. All I have left are the sword
At
in my
a
hand.
at a cost of small
and
amount
my
of HP
hatred
for other
of the
party
past.
members. Oh, I didn't notice the
If I
HP
am
loss, so it's
without
probably
either
that
of them,
insignificant.
I would fall into an empty void. Thank you for your advice, Dragon Lady.
Little dragon lady.
Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy. By the way, among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a person in bandages?
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know. I'm not sure. We
Loicha
get injured
helps with
patients from all
that.
over the Xianzhou for treatment. And the number of injuries
Oh, yeah,
we
like,
see has skyrocketed since the
I
Ambrosia
think my problem
Arbor
there was I
crisis.
just wasn't focusing
The
on
person I'm inquiring about
keeping
is
her
tall,
healthy.
with a serious
Which is weird, like,
expression.
I'm
He
actually gonna
also
check
carries
her.
a
Can I check her
crude
gear real
sword with
quick?
him at
I'd
all
like to check her gear,
times.
please.
Have you seen someone like that, Dragon Lady?
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description. He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood, though from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
Then why did he?
He's probably looking for a different
Oh,
kind
that
of
answers
medicine.
my question.
Well then, it would seem
Classic.
that everything is in place. Let's go meet our old
Doctor,
friend.
I have a. Doctor, my arm hurts. I need a prescription of fucking cocaine. Oh, speaking of. Hi. Oh. They're onto
Take
something.
this man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years. If I remember correctly, the five of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago.
Yep.
We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here together and share a drink. How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more.
Skill issue.
Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use the transmutation arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen. Yanqing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination. As for Jing Liu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath.
Skill issue.
Now it is time we pay for what we have done. Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Yanqing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye.
Cool story, bro.
A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing reunion. Jing Yuan, is it not time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the two of you beforehand.
Jing Yuan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist, but this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
Wait. Jing Liu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
1v1 grandma. Gotta respect the longevity about Microsoft Word. Nothing about it works, and it is still the standard. Want to move an engine? Go to heck, edit a word, edit your expectations, ignore a spelling mistake.
Against someone who does not long for
that'll
life.
be $120.
Only to be
You spent $120 on Microsoft Word? Just pirate it, dude. Fucking
you will only
cringe.
draw against an opponent. Jing Liu, allow me to repay you for your teachings.
savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death.
Jingwan, you're just gonna let this happen? Fucking cringe. Oh, cutscene? Everyone shut up.
We were here once, 700 years ago.
Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Is this worth the last hour and 15 minutes though?
Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Ciancho lifetime. Yet, dreams...
He's just kind of standing there.
...will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson.
Always a darn furry.
You used the
this
sword
all started because we all simmed for the furry.
Sliced and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, Why? Why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer. Which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why? In the end,
we're playing Honkai, not hearing William Shakespeare's immortality
and left both me and the sword.
Both can go hand to hand. Remember, Shakespeare is canon to
miraculous
Honkai Impact, which is canon.
In my brief moment of death, all of the
in Star Rail, so
went away. Like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
Shut up. Trying to sleep. Yo, you fucked up his shit real hard, dude. There's an imposter among us. Hey, you got your ass handed. How does it feel? Hey, I'm talking to you. How does it feel to get your ass handed to you? Hmm? You can't die. What are you gonna do? Die? Haha, you can't. Fucking loser. Yeah, I'll see you in hell. Oh wait, you can't die. Haha, fucking loser. Bro got one shot in Lamau. Wait, where the fuck is Dan? Where's Daniel? Where the fuck did Daniel go? This asshole is here. You shouldn't be here. You're with Loicha. Where's Daniel? Daniel? You should be here. You should be here. You should be here. You shouldn't be here. You are the imposter. Hold on. I missed. I missed. Oh, I got him. Dan left. The disrespect is way too hard. Hold on, I have to use the washroom. I'll be right back.
Rise. Ow! A bright edge that can cut jade, and the stars shift within it. A fine sword indeed.
Right before the time paradox happens. Alright, lore question. Who would win in a fight? Not necessarily to the death, but just in a general... there goes my Advil. Who would win? Su Shang or Yanqing? Curious. Because I think Yanqing would honestly win. Because I feel like Su Shang's just a trainee. And Yanqing's just kind of still there.
Imbibitor Lune.
Same.
What do you plan on
Damn,
doing
even Fen
next?
left because of that disrespect. Blade, you gotta work on your blade. You suck. I'm going to return to the Express.
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did
Goku would
think
win?
about giving
That is a
up
good
on
point.
revenge and letting go of everything
Goku
when I
would-
fled the Luofu years ago. However,
Goku would be
as
like,
time
Yanqing, I
passed,
heard you're pretty
it
strong.
became more and more clear. It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear. The memories of what I did when I was Mara-struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head-on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Yanqing will find true release.
That's what she said.
Goodbye, Imbibitor Lune.
Yanqing, what do you have to say about this? Jinglu, I will put a tungsten cube on your coffin as a
Dan
sugar
Heng,
cube replacement.
the general
so your
wants me to
voice
forget
can
about
wake up.
everything I saw today.
That coffee voice is bad. He was trying to protect you.
I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler. I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did?
I don't know. I have to go.
Goodbye for now.
I'm not
Dan
dealing
Heng.
with this
hope
existential
the next
trauma
time we meet,
that you are currently experiencing.
be
I have other
under
shit I need to
happier
do. Yeah, and Blade sucks using the blade. Hey, Blade, you kind of suck. What do you have to say about that?
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it.
Blade
We have
coldly
no
looks
choice
at you.
but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
Kate. If you wish, I will see it through.
I will see it through.
Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For now. I don't mind
That's fucking
prolonging
ominous.
my vengeance. It might be more interesting that way.
So wait, hold on. Just for clarification, because Blade's deal is he just wants to die because of the shit he happened. So he was kind of cursed with immortality, while to a different extent, Dan Feng was also cursed with immortality, but he got reincarnated as Dan Heng, and because of that, Dan Heng has to kind of deal with being alive. Or to an extent, being reincarnated. But it's like, kind of has like less worse off because he clearly doesn't like remember shit. So he's basically his own person to an extent, outside of the like being a reincarnation as Dan Feng. Am I just fucking dumb? Like, am I not understanding this? That is a really good statue, though. Blade, no amount of threats can scare us. You lost. Stop acting like that. Dan Heng must face consequences Dan Feng committed. Unlike Blade, who's forced to live with a memory, Dan Heng reincarnated. It's still the same person, but anew. Yeah, but it's like, what is his punishment? It's reincarnation, but because he can't remember, what is the point of the punishment? What is the core punishment? Like, you know how if you put someone in prison, they're basically like ruining their lives. They're missing out. They can't function properly. They lose their freedoms. And with just now, Blade has to live with that memory. He can't die. He must suffer to live forever. No matter if Dan Heng is innocent due to him being associated with Dan Feng, he must. But what is Dan Feng's punishment? Because he gets reincarnated. In this case, reincarnated as Dan Heng, who just fucking has no idea that he is a reincarnation up until these like last couple of updates to take the sins of the people he killed. What sins? Is he Jesus? He is reincarnated because of the sins of the people he killed? Because he was like, I want that fox pussy. He drowned them. You know what? I'm not getting an answer. That's fine.
She's gone.
Mm-hmm.
All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another.
Skill issue.
Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer to. Even if the Preceptor's interference denied you a true rebirth.
I have to go.
Yes. It has been a long day for you, Dan Heng.
Aww. I kind of like that. Jing Yuan has a good voice actor. Is everything okay, Dan Heng? Pippin and I heard you received an anonymous letter, and we were worried, so we came here to check on you, but you weren't in the archives. Did that poker-faced Stellar Hunter Blade give you any trouble? I went to meet some old friends. Phew, that's a relief then. By the way, don't forget to head back to the Express early. Himiko said she made coffee for us. Fuck yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Bent but unbroken. Oh, hells yeah. Fucking coffee. Hi, Arlen. March?
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony. I hear it's a but Pom Pom said the banquet we were in, huh? Is that my phone?
What? That is such milady. Can you read this message? Long time no see. I think it means that Dan Hung is still Dan Feng, but also not, like a caterpillar stuck in a cocoon. No, that's exactly what they're saying. That's not... I don't care anymore. It's past. Recently I've been working on preparing... recently I've been working on preparing the Soulwarm Festival, a traditional Belabogian... Belabogie. The standard celebrations for this festival have been suspended for years due to the fragmentation and the lockdown, and Belabogians... For fuck's sakes. Now really need a heated celebration to lift their spirits, so if you have time, I'd like to invite you to the Soulwarm Festival and witness what we've achieved so far in reviving Belobog. Holy fuck, those fucking service for this interstellar, like, messaging system must be fucking amazing. What was the, like, what was the, like, internet called in Mass Effect? I feel like it's something like that. BS, you could write a big paragraph and say, holy shit, Bronya. Welcome to Honkai.
That Dan Hung. He can't just ignore Bronya.
He could, actually.
Let's go to his room and talk to him.
We were just... It's okay. Future market. Hold on, where's Pom Pom? That's not what I wanted. What am I looking for? I just want Pom Pom. Pip. What's wrong? Don't come near me. I didn't remember her messing with you. What's your problem? I didn't mean to sound rude. Please don't get me wrong. Will I? Fine, you might as well come over. I need your help. Can you give me your hand so, that I can hold you up? Hold on. Can you pull me up? My legs have gone numb and I can't move. How about I carry you on my back? Carry? Forget it. I don't think that's necessary. Alas, I can only blame myself for this mess. Pippet, please give me a hand. Stretch out both hands to pull Pom Pom. With your help, Pom Pom can finally move their legs. Feeling better? Who'd have thought that the legs can go numb when sleeping? Your sleeping posture is too weird. No wonder your legs were numb. What could I do? I was tuckered out after cleaning up the coach. My mind drifted off without me realizing it. Thanks, Pippet. Please promise me not to tell anyone this. Or I'll flip out. Please bear that in mind. The numbness legs, truly mankind's worst enemies. And apparently an Eldritch Abomination's worst enemy.
The express.
How's my Trailblaze level? With me, take the journey. That and Legos. Dan Hung, I know you just had like a fucking wild, crazy goose chase, but do you want to like go to the ice world?
Dan Hung, Bronya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw it.
Meeting Cthulhu and he just
Then
screams
why
because
didn't
his
you
legs are
reply?
cramped. That
Bronya's a
sounds
good
like
friend of
the
ours.
beginning of a rom-com
sorry.
featuring an eldritch horror.
I'm just not in the mood
like
for
Cthulhu comes in like
idle
the
chat.
form of a cute anime girl.
There's been a lot weighing
it's
on my
like-
mind since the Lofu.
Fuck, my
was,
legs hurt.
Tough on the spirit.
Don Hung. I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xianzhou.
Can you did nothing?
Take all the time you need.
You were just watching. Hey, he went through. He's going through a lot emotionally and mentally. Cut him some slack. Why not come with us for a change of scenery?
No thanks. I'll be staying on the Express.
Fine then.
It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
Okay. Rest
Fine, just
up.
stay in here
You're
and
not allowed to miss
collect
the
cobwebs.
next Trailblaze expedition.
Fucking nerd. Have fun reading the 10th edition of Superman comics for the 100th time, you silly Billy.
You won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then.
He has an existential crisis. What is he, Shinji?
He's gonna miss out.
Oh no.
We never get
Dan
the chance
Hung,
to
get
go
in.
on a stress-free
Dan
adventure.
Hung, fully reincarnate. Stress-free for us or stress-free the planet?
Don't get yourself all worked up. If Eurillo 6 is strong enough to withstand a Stellaron, it'll be just fine. If only Himeko could come with us.
Should we ask Mr. Yang to come with us?
Maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou. You didn't notice?
Okay, he's like 80
At
years
his
old.
age,
He
might
can't
not
be that
appreciate
wheezy.
the extra excitement. Why don't we go ask Himeko
My
to
brother
tag
in
along?
Christ.
She might be up for an adventure.
He has the power to create
You've been on
wormholes
the
or
Express
black
for a
holes.
while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right?
Something about
Well,
March
now's
saying
your chance.
Yarilo 6 so casually instead of normal Star Wars accent is weird. Where the fuck is Himiko? It's probably in the parlor car. Like, she just says Yarilo, but all I read is Jarilo. Where the fuck is Himiko? Hot take. Where's Himiko? Am I lost? Open door? Nope. Door's locked. Okay. Hot take Himiko. Oh, shut up.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
But Himiko.
Himeko,
March always
there's
has a smile on her
coming
face.
up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Branya would be happy to see you.
Wait, did you help? No.
So
Oh wait,
that
no,
explains
Himiko
the
did.
grin.
She
You're
fucking
excited about
used a
the
big fuck off
celebration.
laser beam.
Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time.
You know, there isn't really that much of a problem asking
first.
Welt to come along,
Find me
March.
when you're ready to set off.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think we're kind of being mean, just kind of disregarding him. I really think we should at least ask. Thank you for all this festival. Now begin the festival of the hunt. This isn't fucking Xianzhou. Elden theme. Oh, she's cute.
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right? It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long.
Instead of pink,
but
now it's blue.
I finally got the chance to wear it.
No, there's some pink in it.
This kind of event doesn't
come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
Where? Look at it. It's pink and blue.
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
I feel like I've been thrown shade. Nice. Wait, is that a heart-shaped hole? What? I have several questions. March? Do you want to talk about... Never mind. Hold on. Oh! That's probably her garter. She's just wearing very short underwear. She has the Selkie outfit. Nice. Alright.
Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's go. Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you?
I just realized, guys, look at that box. Look at that box.
Huh, you do seem to travel light. But don't
That is
you
a
at
cute
least
box.
need some pajamas? I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records.
What box?
seems like
Do you see
Gorilla
this
6's
flower
average
vase? The
temperature
box
has
right
warmed
there.
up quite
This
a bit.
box.
It's much warmer
It has
than
a
it
face
was on
on
our
it.
first trip there.
This box right
I wouldn't
here.
call it livable just
Look
yet.
at that.
But things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Zila.
Zila?
Ready to go? What? All right, so
Can I... Oh, that's kind of a nice filter. Hold on. There it is, the Astolfo plushie box.
ready to go?
Behold Genshin Leeway filter.
That was
Shut up, cutscene. Holy shit.
Galabon. 700 years.
What the fuck is that? That's a thing.
It's never too late
It eats children.
to pick up the tab.
God, I want girls to look at me like Topaz looks at her thing.
How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh,
It's
one
March
thing's for
put
sure,
red.
though. Where there's a celebration... Oh, wait a sec. That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not... IPC? On this world? Am I going crazy? You think so? I actually think it's pretty snazzy.
You know what? It is kind of cool.
Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is,
I'd cosplay
what are
as
the
this,
IPC
honestly.
doing here on Eurillo 6? There's only one way to find out.
March, you have
Let's go
terrible
ask.
taste.
I've always found IPC staff easy to talk
Alejandro,
to.
I'll ban you. You have terrible taste. You have terrible taste.
Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
The fuck is this?
Take
Oh,
us
tie an
out!
armor plate with a robot face?
them
Yeah.
out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything.
It's snazzy. It's sleek. Fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
Wife?
I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Your wife.
I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew! You scared the life out of me! We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely, you two aren't...
We may have helped out a little.
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Are you feeling all right? Should I call a doctor?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, fun, Numby?
If we
Wow, Miss
kill it, we may
Topaz,
get extra
you're
loot drops.
You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose.
Is
But
that-
it's not
can
as
we
cushy
punt?
as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and
You know what
it's
this
easier than
game
you
needs?
think to get lost out here.
Jar Jar Binks. No,
Thanks for the
nothing needs
concern,
Jar Jar Binks.
but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations.
Okay.
Oh,
Jar
here's
Jar
my
Binks is
contact
the worst
information.
character in Star Wars.
I
You
don't
can't
usually
convince me
respond during work
otherwise.
hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying.
No, I'm in charge of a project worth 8 billion credits, by the way.
As if anyone would ever believe
Lisa
that.
Jar Jar Binks. Just
You
like
two make
Ronald
it cute
Reagan.
there.
Ronald Mc...
Anyway, I'd better be on my way.
No, stay there. I need to check something. No, stay there. I need to check. I need to check.
The universe is huge. Yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come
Miss a
on,
new
let's
character
head
in
into the city.
1.6. Holy shit. If they ever add like a Jar Jar like character in Honkai, I'll probably just like drop the game. Jar Jar Binks confirmed.
Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
Where the fuck is Wallace?
Still going through
Holy shit, it's
Period of
fucking...
transformation.
Never mind. Is this Wallace? That's Furdo.
You should seek the Silvermane God.
And no drums. Oh, can I get ran over? Can I get ran over? Game is bad. Maybe the game is very similar to Genshin Impact after all. Don't say such things. You don't know what you're talking about. Take a stroll, you might bump into familiar faces. Mika?
Please help me lift the...
My brother in Christ, turn on your navigation? What do you mean? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why did it turned itself off?
Is that Pela? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully, okay? Belobog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago and was original... so hard.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored.
Guess what? Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war... Miss Pela, Peter's falling... Enough! From now on, no whispering allowed. If you don't want to have any hope...
Sorry, Miss... Oh, I never knew Pela.
Don't want to... Hold on, who's this over here? I want to talk to Serval. Let me talk to Serval. Let me talk to wife.
Hey, quick!
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started!
Serval! Serval!
Heartbeats will shake me.
So rules can't break me.
Crank the sound and let your soul be free.
I think we have enough time for a fucking drink.
Let yourself fall into it all.
Fuck yeah! Woo! Woo! Hey, can you hear boxing? No. But cursing.
Bright edge that can cut jade. And the stars
That's her
shift
theme.
within it.
You can
Fine
fucking
sword
hear Japard sing it during the his character trailer. Oh, speaking of Japard, who do I talk to? This random lady or
Take a look. Mom, can I get one?
gonna talk to the late Japard? That's the boss theme.
Guess who's back?
It's you two. Welcome back to Belobog.
I liked how he sounded
Supreme
concerned for a
Guardian mentioned there'd
second.
be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think
It's
it'd
like,
be the
aw
Express
shit, you
crew.
two.
I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
Aw, it's fine. You really don't have to apologize. We're just passing through. It's no big deal.
Understood.
It's
I
no
hope you
big
both
deal,
enjoy
yet
the
you had the
festivities.
urge to dress yourself up.
Please
and
make sure you keep your
fucking
personal
chastised
belongings
me
safe.
for not dressing up.
Pickpockets tend to take advantage of events like this.
He's like,
We'll be
fuck, they're
performing additional
back.
patrols.
Got it. We'll get out of your way then. Bye.
Bye for now.
It wasn't.
Phew.
It's okay,
I
Dawn.
thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring.
Imagine confusing Serval's
Say,
throwaway song for something as
probably pay
epic as
Bronya a
Wildfire.
visit.
That's
After all,
right,
she
I
was
said the
the
word
one who
epic.
invited us here.
Unironically, I am full
or
of cringe.
we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
You could say it's even poggers. Head to Clippeth Fort and speak with Bronya. I would like to speak with Best Design Bronya. I would actually... Oh, hold on. Do I like this Bronya more than a post-Honkai Odyssey Bronya? Because both Bronyas are pretty good. Complete the mission. Oh, there's more mission. Ah, that's a lot of missions. Woo! What is this? What is this nonsense? Ah, that was disgusting. Excuse me.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Bronya! And Topaz? You're here too?
Wife and wife?
I guess
Oh
you've
no, this is awkward.
started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already
Heck
anyway.
yeah, taxes talk.
Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian.
I mean...
If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its
I love
connections with the
taxes.
rest
Remember
of the galaxy,
the fucking
your credit
Star
record with
in
the
Star Wars: The
IPC
Phantom
will be of
Menace?
great
The whole
importance.
point was it all started with trade
made yourself
negotiations
clear,
because
Mr.
of
Bess. I'll require some time to
the
consider my
Naboo
next
wouldn't pay
course of action.
taxes on the Trade Federation.
Naturally.
You're in
However,
deni-
while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Hold on, does she have jiggle physics? Come back. I need to see something. Alright, I'm pulling for Topaz.
Is everything alright, Bronya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to
Oh,
Belobog.
I forgot what you sounded like.
Planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Saltworm Festival.
I only heard the word debt.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze.
Mm-hmm.
It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those
You can't run
outsiders were
from
several
death.
investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
This is gonna get passed on
Before they
on us,
departed, they
won't
did
it?
something noteworthy.
We'll probably
They
fucking
sought out architects who refused to leave.
help them in
Those who
some way,
insisted on
yeah.
defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story.
Was it,
So,
March?
does that mean
Was it
Topaz's
really?
business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And What's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarillo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed.
Skill issue.
The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC
It is necessary
discovered
if you
that
want to play
Belobog had
Pokemon. I mean,
survived.
Ethereum Wars.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest.
Oh shit. Okay, that can't count. Okay, no, that. How much is owed?
Astronomical amount.
That's not.
I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Looks like we'll have to intervene.
Yeah, we have to help Franya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
I'm sorry, March, even if you say
seem
it,
to have a deeper
Belobogians
knowledge
is just
of
such
the
a
interest
stupid
for
word.
Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate,
Can we
and
just
they
call you guys
truly have a
Bulgarians?
presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Branya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Let's bring out the big guns.
I don't think we're at that stage yet. Miss Topaz seems like a reasonable person. With your silver tongue, I'm sure we'll make some progress.
Are you making fun of me?
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
Hold on, lore?
I apologize for dragging you into Belobog's affairs again. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see... Thank you.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
The AI reply. Greetings, Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. Auto reply. She really doesn't reply to messages during her work hours. Great. AI, please tell me. Checking Director Topaz's schedule for you. I don't... That has to be like some form of security violation. Topaz is on an inspection tour at the Why an inspection tour? Why? What? She should have no reason being there.
Okay, got it. She's at the museum.
We need
Let's
this
get
thing in
going.
our lives.
We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive.
Look for Topaz. No. Oh, found her. Hold on. I can check something now. Hold on. I saw it. Where is it? Show me. Is it hiding? Mandora the Explorer was totally March's predestined teacher in another life. No, what do you think she was doing in, what do you think she was doing in the ice? What do you think she was watching?
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
Cherish the moment? What does that mean?
Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a moment worth cherishing. What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness.
I still
It
haven't
runs much
finished the
deeper than
museum.
that.
Cringe.
It's
Imagine
as
not
if the
doing a
artist had
museum.
Condensed history into one
And you
poignant
had
but
to do this
sorrowful image.
bit.
The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships.
Seems like you know your art.
Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself. I suppose what I'm trying
Only
to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style
Out
in
of
which a piece
5
is painted,
people, 3
but
must pay
its
the
overall
price.
value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way.
No, March, wait.
Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
You were doing really good up till now. And then the game realized, oh, the main character needs to have agency as well.
I see. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day.
Yeah, but you also...
I proposed to Bronya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
Holy shit.
I'm not sure it's
I
as
think I like
poetic
this
as
mission.
that.
I just...
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one? I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
Eating children?
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
Sure, we'll go with that.
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Bronya...
Breathe, identify
Don't
the
worry
problem,
yourself too much.
T-break and handle
The Supreme
it.
Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Arillo 6 project no matter what obstacles
What does the C stand for then?
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
Kill her.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
We spent like 5 minutes, but okay.
Well, yeah, but she'll be really disappointed. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy.
Yeah, but
All
it was
these
really funny if we
vested
did.
interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school?
But
did someone send you a message?
Oh, Sele. I heard you're back in Belobog, Pippet. Give me a shout when you have a minute. It's urgent. What's up? The fucking tax man. A bunch of rascals came down to the underworld and took over the Great Mine by force. I asked Bronya what to do, and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Too late. Fuck. I'm sending you an SOS because I'm running out of ideas. Oh no.
Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld? Already? Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Oh, now
You
they're
really
pulling
believe the
this stunt?
Taxman March?
You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
Let's go save the day.
Again? I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
Wonder if I'll discover
Okay,
any
then
rare
hear me out.
swords.
Alright, I'm hearing you out, Alejandro. First time we find an IPC, Topaz tried her best not to kill us. Okay.
Zila!
Just
Hey,
give me a paragraph.
to see you two here.
Topaz is actually
Not
just a
sure
debt
how much
collector,
longer
and
we
the
can hold out.
IPC is just using her. The IPC are the debt collectors, and they are literally using her to collect the debt. What do you mean? Also, March, when did you change clothes?
Seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey, Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us. Who do you think you are? What's the matter?
I
Got
mean...
nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders.
We'll handle this.
Do you think Topaz is around here somewhere? Maybe her cronies are acting without her authorization.
The person you're talking about.
This
Are
is
they in
Honkai
charge of the
Genshin.
people
No
in
woman
black?
is evil.
Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait.
Potaz.
Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine.
Boil them, mash
Are you
them,
two
stick them in a
with me?
stew. Alright, we're gonna eat these guards.
Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right?
If this works. Seriously, get some lunch, bro.
What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me.
Fucking 17, dude?
What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
Deadbeat?
IPC?
Deadbeat?
Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Deadbeat?
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Not a scratch.
Bladed flight!
It's time. Hit!
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Strike with heart!
It's time.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
I'll see you off.
Why is she dead? There we go.
How many
I
can he
fixed
block?
it.
Bladed flight!
Successfully seized performance points.
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
Let's not get out. Let's set off when you're ready.
Alright, I think I... Chat with... Alright, I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. Maybe I'll finish this tomorrow. I have to do stuff because I'm an idiot and I forgot to buy toilet paper yesterday.
Rise. Ow.
Get fucked. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna fucking leave. Take it easy, everyone.